Hey everybody, thought I'd do a quick update video on the bike. Hopefully keeping the wind at my back, so hopefully it doesn't intrude too much. Wanted to talk about a couple quick things that I've done to the bike. I'm gonna turn these on. You might have caught this in some video already, but I put amber LEDs. This bulb had burned out, and so I wanted to replace them and wanted to see if I could do LEDs, and those actually worked out really well. They're not the brightest, which I didn't necessarily want, because sometimes I have the windshield on here, and when the windshield's on, this will bounce off of that, so I didn't want them super bright. But those turned out really well. I did have to put some WD-40 into that screw and then use my little impact screwdriver or impact tool to get that out. I did kind of bungle that Phillips head a little bit, trying to get that out of there. Pretty soft metal. But I am just thoroughly enjoying this bike. I cleaned it up just a little bit today. Put some, man, it's the first time I ever tried this stuff called pig spit. Put it on the vinyl and the saddlebags and some of the plastic, and it turned out really nice. Let me see if I can. And I apologize about the audio on the last major episode. I was starting to talk about this. This is the bag from Trip Machine, and I talked about it a little bit on that last video, but I want to say that I'm actually really enjoying this. The one thing I noticed, if I'm going to use my phone in here, I kind of have to keep this full. So not only do I have the strap in here, but I have a towel just to wipe down the bike if it gets some gunk on it. But otherwise, I'm really enjoying that. I'm going to actually put my phone here in there in a minute. But one thing I've noticed in Arizona is between this plastics and the black bag and the phone sitting out in the sun, it does get pretty hot. So this might be a thing where I more use this towards the cooler months, and that's obviously, an issue specifically for me. But the other major thing, let me turn the camera around, is I lowered my seat by doing 4-inch springs down here. Hopefully you can see that. And then this was the original hole for the front mount. It goes to the same mount as the tank, the rear tank mount. And I went up 1 inch and re-drilled on both sides and then put that through. So I've really brought this a lot closer to the tank, and I've lowered this overall by 1 inch, front and back. And that seems to be working a lot better for me out on the street. I feel, but the distribution of weight on the bike is better, and I just feel more secure when I'm coming to stops, that I'm not tippy-toeing on crap like this, because this is it's not good to sometimes come to a stop on, and with these, basic Seat tires. That's about it. I'm gonna edit in some ride video from today and take a look at that night driving video. A little short I posted a little bit back. I think you can see these a little bit better, although that video is kind of weird. The Insta360 sort of distorted sort of part of this view of the headlight and stuff, so see what you think. The other thing, I finally got these plugs in for the mirrors, since I have the bar end mirrors, and I noticed, where the mirror was sort of ate some of the paint away. So I might pick up some of one of the pens from Hitchcock's, or get Baxter Cycle to order me one of those touch-up pens and just kind of go underneath that to help clean that up. It's not bad. I could probably just leave that, but I'd rather have that look better than that. One thing of note, if you do Now I do still have to clean these up a little bit, but I used the pig spit on a towel on these grips, and man, it really took the grime away. They get kind of like greasy with my using my black leather gloves, and that really cleaned up the grips using the pig spit. I just sprayed it onto the towel, and then, well, no, that's not true. I did spray a little bit down in here so I could get into this groove, and I'm really loving those grips. So there's a quick little walk around of the bike. Hope you enjoyed.